We are in episode 5 of my Decluttering the Chaos series. It's from chaos to calm. And so episode 1 and 2 was my daughter's closet and bedroom. Episode 3 and 4 was my son's closet and bedroom. Go check those out before this if you are interested. But today we are doing one that I would consider like maybe not as fun, not quite the great transformation that definitely all the others were. But I just have like a 2, maybe 3, but probably 2 small spaces like in my main living area that have been driving me crazy. And they both have become like kind of this catch-all space. And today is September 11th. I work from home, so I do this fun on my lunch break. And somehow this week, this is the only day I actually have a lunch break where I could do what I wanted. So, you know, kids, all the other things, sometimes you gotta do things for that. But anyway, so today, I have 1 hour right now. Wait a minute, back all that up. September 11th, what I was saying about the main area is I want to declutter because I want to decorate this dang house for fall, but I gotta get this shit picked up first. So let me show you the areas we're gonna do today, and we're gonna turn those areas from chaos to calm. Let's look. The first area on my list is this spot on my kitchen counter. This is the fridge, like right here, so this is the kitchen counter. And this is very, very, very much the catch-all space. And so I have a little basket for catch-all stuff that has overflown so much. We have all this. So we're gonna start by doing this. And then second, all right, so the second catch-all space is this. This is my little work from home desk. I'm not gonna show you because I have like actual work laying out and I don't want you to see any of that. But this stuff like came from my daughter's declutter of her room. And then I had an old job where I did work in an office, and very long story short, I got a different opportunity at a different company. That company was a competitor, so the day I submitted my resignation, they asked me to leave immediately. They were ever so kind to box up all my stuff for me in my office. Now this is my computer. This are my 2 kids, their old tablets. Like that's the stuff that's been thrown in there since. But I need to get this picked up. I'm done with this. So let's go through this, put this stuff away. So this is a clean area. Okay, let's get decluttering. Okay, here we go. And I'm wondering if, while we do this, my kids, both of them, put their dang stickers all over this trash can. And like, my son is 4, it is what it is. My daughter's 8, she knows that I hate this, and they continue to do it. Hi, kitty. My cat just came by and got cat hair all over my pants, but they continue to do it, and I swear it's just to get under my skin. So I'm gonna take this off too. So anyway, that's why we're covered in stickers over here, but let's get all this cleaned up.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good
talking to each other. I know we feel the same about the situation, like we're stuck inside a game. Time to get out of this circle, yeah, we both carry a scar. Let's rewrite the part we're playing, time to cherish who we are. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance. Not like anything we've done before, yeah. Now it's time for something better, and time for us to follow our dreams. No, we can't stay no more. Come run away, don't be afraid, we'll be okay. And I know it's the right thing to do, let's break away. All colors will fade.
Okay, so let's talk about this. I got started on this and I'm like, listen, this is gonna take me no time. I'm gonna get both of these places cleaned up on my lunch break. I have 20 minutes left on my lunch break and I just got through all of this. This was completely full. This now needs like vacuumed out. Okay, I don't know where I left off with that, with the dog barking, my camera died. Anyway, replace the battery, but this needs vacuumed out. This desperately needs cleaned off, like dusted, all of that. So we did get this done. I have all of this trash from it, but let me show you the mess I made in the meantime. You know what I always hate about decluttering is the mess always gets worse before it gets better. So the items I wanted to keep are, here are the items I wanted to keep. So now we got a huge mess here. Okay, I'm gonna wipe down the counter we cleaned and then go through this, but I'm not gonna film me going through this. It's stuff I'm keeping and literally just putting away. You know what I would like to have, preferably in the playroom, not here in my kitchen, but is like an area for like a charging station. I keep thinking about that because we have all the tablets, like a kid area charging station, the switches, like all this stuff, and I would just like to have a place so they're not just like laying on the counter. That will be a new video. But yeah, just something I think about. Looks like there's a lot of crap on this counter that may or may not be coming off easily. That's very dusty. I got this all-purpose spray from TJ Maxx, and it's the Sand and Fog brand, and the scent is apple spice. I'm loving it. We'll get this vacuumed out off camera. We need a new one. This is a very old bottle of wine that was our gift from our my in-laws the day my daughter was born, and it has like her, it says on a typical spring day at 5:31 p.m. blah blah blah, she was born, this is her weight, here's her name. So this is definitely a keepsake, but I'm not sure I just want it on the counter, so we're gonna find a new spot for that. This is so dirty. Oh my gosh. After I get done with this decluttering series and forever from now, my goal is just to keep this house cleaned up. keep this house cleaned up. And I think the reason why it gets like this is because it's not organized. Things don't have a home, so I don't know what to do with them. So in the midst of the crazy busy life, I just stack it up. Definitely a huge flaw of mine. Now look at this. I can actually decorate here maybe. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. Okay. We're gonna pause this for now because like I said, I'm gonna clean all this up off camera. I do have to pee really bad. Now I only have 15 minutes left of my lunch, so we're gonna resume the other part of this tonight. All right, it is now the after work shift and wanted to show that I got this cleaned up, so now we're moving on. All right, so in the background that you can't hear, I'm blaring some Dixie Chicks. The kids aren't home yet. My husband's picking them up from daycare. It's only 5:20. So we're gonna get going on getting this stuff cleaned up. And that's gonna be all the stuff we're gonna declutter this week. Okay, let's do it.
Do you ever call back? Do you ever pick up on that phone? Stop pretending I don't know you're home. I guess not. Do you ever respond? Explain it all again. Tell me why you don't wanna be friends. I guess not. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own. Stop crying over things I can't take back, not yet. Do I ever forget? Erase your pretty face inside my head. Wishing you the best of a life instead, well not yet. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own.
Okay, so now we are done. You've seen that I cleared out 3 boxes of stuff and I have 2 trash bags full of just trash that we had kept like over the years. That counter just kept getting more cluttered and mostly stuff from my office, but just stuff we don't need. So I'm so glad that now we got those 2 areas cleaned up, and so that will help whenever I'm doing a little fall decorating soon. So I do have one more pile of stuff I need to put away, but I'm not going to do that on camera. It's just like the stuff I was keeping from those boxes on the floor. So this is probably a quick video, quicker than the others, but I have a lot of other stuff I need to do today. Just like basic house, laundry, dishes, kids, all that stuff. So there's not a lot of time. And my kids are pulling it out. So that's great timing. Emma. But thank you guys so much for watching. Emma, come here. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. And until next time.
I always give away too much.